It's week 1 of the National Football League,
where we've got ourselves a rematch of last year's AFC title game.
It's the Colts and the Bengals on Thursday night primetime.
With the Ohio River and the hills of Kentucky just to our right, we welcome you into Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. The wait is finally over. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis here, and the start of a new NFL season, and we kick it off with a bang on Thursday night.
What's interesting about these Thursday night games is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair for players to play on Thursday night? But what did we hear from both of these teams going into this one? How excited they were to have the spotlight on their teams, their franchises, the rest of the league watching them go at it.
With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. And he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. A yard all they need, but it's third down. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up fourth down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Back to throw here. Can't get away, and he's taken down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now. What a drive for him to kick off the new season. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on third down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Now back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another first down. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
A throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Bengals grab it. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. Maybe some indecision there on what looked to be an RPO. He wound up keeping it, but that defense right on him to strip it away.
And typically when we see that type of indecision on an RPO, that means it's well defended. He had nowhere to go with it, and that allowed the defense to get to him and knock it free and make it a turnover.
Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
All right, I know it's something that every team says every season, but they genuinely believe that this is their year, and having him at quarterback is a big part of that. They think he's poised for a huge season and can really be the type of player that brings out the best of each weapon. This offense, behind that type of performance, their goals are high. They envision a lot of wins and finishing among the league's best on their side of the ball. It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
On one, ready?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
3rd and 8.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11, MC, 11,
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Now a play fake here on first down. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Back to throw now on first down. Touchdown! A great play there. 26 yards. And the Colts will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. A nice kick. Finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Jake Moody now for the point after. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. John.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
At the 27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
11 mighty. 11 God.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Still 2nd down.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Julius Brents on the coverage. 2nd and 10. At the 27-yard line. 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 2nd and
incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
12, 11, 11, 11, 11.
Now it's Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Oh, what a move. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up. The other. Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Kick catch interference. Kicking feet.
Football.
Ready? Hey, check that. Ready, go.
Here's a give up the middle. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Ready?
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 73 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in midseason form here in the opener.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Tempo.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Now they try the right side here. Runs through the contact. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Trying for it with Pirine. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 3.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 22. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Pirine. Fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Did he get the feet down? Yes! Touchdown! A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Moody good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
I'm fine, ready?
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11. 11, MT. 11, Thomas.
Now Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11 Mighty, 11, 12, 11, 11.
Now it's Burrow. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Norris. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Seems as if the passing attack starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up first and goal.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Here we go, here we go.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's first and goal. Here's Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's good for 28 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Again, he'll drop to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Touchdown, Colts. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Moody good with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. On first down, Gaines. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Murphy. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. The kick by Bass is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, good to get another season underway. We'll get back to you guys for the second half of the season opener. But first, let's take a look at what's still to come here in the opening weekend of the NFL season. In the early window, we'll have our eye on that game in Jacksonville. The Jaguars going to need to be on their A game as they'll take on the always tough Green Bay Packers. In the late afternoon games, the place to be might very well be Denver, Colorado, where it'll be the Broncos taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And then one more to highlight, Sunday Night Football, as the national audience will see a good one between the Tennessee Titans and the Baltimore Ravens. It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after that first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. Charles, some things to like about that first half, ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
11 MT, 11 Thomas, 11
Burrow
MT, 11
looking to
MT.
pass. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Now this throw caught left side, and he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. He got 29 yards that time.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
On 2.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. Able to get away. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
On on second down. Monk. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On one. Ready?
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. These guys running back out of the backfield. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Turbo touch.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touch. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Pirine again on second down. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Check smash. Hurt.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 110 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They run it with Pirine on first down. Down to the 42, second down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Here's Pirine again on second down. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On third down, it's Pirine. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Holding. Offense.
So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4.
Here we go, here we go.
And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point.
12,
this is 3rd and 16.
11.
Up the middle they go. Monk call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And he'll be kicking into the wind in the 4th quarter now. The kick by Bass is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Colts set to take over here offensively. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
Ready.
And they'll begin by running the option. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Hit. Fix the eagle, fix the eagle.
At the 23-yard line.
70 range, 70.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Now they worked this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Here we go, check. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hustle, hustle, hustle.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He'll get this one to Pittman. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Now a handoff running through the middle. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 133 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better really as the night's gone on.
Let's go.
Up the middle, here's Pirine. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Instead of a 3rd and 4, now they have to manage a 3rd and 9 after the delay of game. They'll hand it to Pirine. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 13 yards, and it keeps the drive moving. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscle all over the field and getting pushed down.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Back to throw here.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the markers. He'll stop him well short of the yellow line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is indeed good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
Here we go.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
On 1, ready? 11 mighty.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. He finds his man, complete. It's Morrison.
Hey, we're good.
And they're going to speed things up here.
It's a pickup of 6.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Norris. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And Burrow going to throw again. Got a man open. It's Chase. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
On 1, ready? 11.
Burrow going to set up the draw. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
11.
Throwing now. Burrow on 1st down. A quick throw there is incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Here we go.
And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Here we go. 1st and goal.
11 empty. 11
Burrow.
coming.
And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It's
and now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review of this being. So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Indianapolis offense ready to go again. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
And he comes back with one complete. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
19 Tiger.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here to have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
Hey, check that. Street.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he can't get it thrown away. He's taken down. Calling a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. The Colts send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Colts send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. Fielded just inside the 30. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Here's 1st and 10. Burrow. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Well, partner, tonight was a great way to kick the season off. That before the game, probably as much pomp and circumstance to start a season as I can ever remember. And this is just game 1 of many to come. Sitting next to you, really looking forward to it.
As am I. Great to be back in booth with you for another season. Great to get this year underway. You and I both know interesting is going to be the word. An extra week now as part of that newer 17-game season. What a fun opener tonight. We know the better games are still on their way, but I'm glad that we got started.
So for the Colts, they start the season with a great win on the road here in the Thursday opener. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Kansas City next week. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they go down to defeat here in the opener.